Welcome to the Cryptonaut podcast. I am Mark Storrs, and with me as always is...
Chris, I want you to go first this time.
Oh, I'm Chris.
Okay, changing it up, and you are.
The man with the plan, Uncle Bobby.
Wow.
Shit.
Okay, so now we're going to go counterclockwise?
No, just this one time.
clockwise.
Yeah, just
Okay.
one time.
Maybe we'll change it up every...
Just an audible.
Who
We just
knows?
called an audible.
Yeah, you really just call
I
it
did
audible.
call it out. I didn't even plan on doing it. I just felt like I wanted to
It's
hear
time.
about Chris first.
It is, yeah.
I mean,
you
we can
did.
switch it back up. I'm cool with it.
No.
You know what?
I appreciate your celebration of football season starting this Thursday with preseason.
Oh,
It's pretty dope.
yes. And your hat for the $10 tier is something so spectacularly horrible that I can't help but to love it.
I wore it like 2 weeks ago, too.
Like, I didn't notice. I don't know why. It's trucker. It's camo. It's got a super puffy old school buffalo
Yeah,
emblem.
man.
It is
Buffalo.
fucking crazy clashing. Nothing about it. If you brought that into an art school, people would blanch and faint.
Dude,
But you are making it work.
this is...
Yeah, we had a whole discussion about it before we started the pod.
Yeah.
When she loved it, I'm like, this is why. This is actually why.
This is
You
why.
like it.
Yes.
This is why
No,
it
Chris
works.
broke down scientifically why I was like,
Yes.
I hate everything about your hat, and yet I am in love with your fucking hat.
Yeah,
Bro, I mean, new era. Be about it. No, I think this is actually 47. Regardless, we're back. We're doing it. Episode 401, the first one over the hump.
Unbelievable.
And we're starting with a multi-parter.
Yes, we are.
Okay, excellent. Now, we know how the multi-parters go, but we'll
Sure.
see. You're saying 2, maybe it'll be 4.
I've
We
said
don't
it
know.
before. I know I'm going to be proven wrong, but
Okay.
unless I find a hidden cache of information, this is going to be 2 parts.
You say that now, but you know what's going to happen? It's going to be a long night. You're going to be like, I don't know what this is. And the next thing you know, boom, documents show up.
I can't rule it
Yeah.
out. At this point, every time I've proclaimed something, I've been fucking wrong.
Yeah, just say 2 to 7.
Yeah, you
This will be
literally
between 2 and 7.
fucking wrong.
I mean, if I really wanted to go deep on this subject, and I'll discuss it in the body of this text, it's insane. And we will revisit it. But right now, I think we got a pretty tight 2-parter. That's my prediction. I am almost certainly wrong.
All right, that's fine. Well, Hell on Ice Part 1. Antarctic Abominations.
They're fucking horrible.
Oh, dude,
Horrible.
I like that, man. All right, well, you know what? Without further ado, let's get started with, to some, Antarctica is a pristine, windswept landscape filled with austere beauty. For others, especially those unlucky enough to stumble across its indigenous inhabitants, the continent at the bottom of the world is a frigid, Lovecraftian hellscape filled with baffling behemoths and flesh-eating fiends so malefic they defy the imagination.
They truly do.
Sorry, they defy the imagination.
Oh,
shit,
Ooh,
all right.
try another one. They defy
They defy
the imagination.
the imagination.
I double stacked it
You're-
there.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
That was
That was
such
a
a
triple
deep
stack.
stack. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
Yeah, God love Robert Stack.
Oh my god.
I
know.
really wish I could exhume his corpse, steal his vocal cords, have them transplanted.
You've tried. It's okay. You don't have to though.
I can't do it though.
You know,
and
you've
there's only
tried.
one Stack. There's only one Art Bell. There's
Well,
only one.
Yeah.
Every so often, Bobby Stack peeks his little head out
Bobby
from.
Stack whispers dramatically for no good
He
reason.
peeps his head out from behind the barn.
Oh boy.
Like, oh, there's Bobby Stack.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Oh,
He's never
that's
going to
awesome.
completely go away.
No, it's okay.
But this fucking story is really fascinating, and I've been dying to do it. So I guess let's just jump in.
All right.
The mysteries involving Antarctica are as innumerable as they are compelling. From famed Arctic explorer and military man Admiral Richard E. Byrd's alleged 1947 run-in with a fleet of flying saucers that could, according to his private journal, and that's super allegedly, quote, fly from pole to pole at incredible speeds, end quote, resulting in a hostile interaction that some say caused substantial casualties and brought an abrupt halt to the epic 4,700-man, 33 aircraft, and 13-ship United States Navy Antarctic Developments Program, codenamed High Jump. There's an awesome old documentary. I think it was made in the early 50s or late 40s. That's just fascinating. I mean, it's all obviously government sanctioned. It's not showing any of the shady,
Right.
but it's still really a cool old doc. Sometimes they show it on TCM, but it was a big, big thing, and they had to abruptly turn around. A project, I'm speaking about High Jump here, that not only established the research base known as Little America 4, but evidently compelled Byrd to tell his fellow military leaders that there is an unknown and potentially inhuman enemy on the icy continent. One that, depending on the source, may be aligned with a group of Nazis cut off from the rest of the world following World War II who are even now laying in wait within secret bases burrowed out of the ice, ready to trigger the rise of an inexplicably extraterrestrial propelled Fourth Reich. So it's a problem if it's true.
I mean, yeah.
Not saying it's true. It's a problem if it's true.
If it is, we need missiles. We need one of those Moabs. We need some of the Moabs, and then we need to blow up all the dinosaurs and the Darrows and the Nazis and all the shit in the center of the earth.
There's all sorts of shit
And then
in the center of the earth.
when you get to that part where there's like the fake sun in the center, like fuck it, nuke it. What are you gonna do? Dude?
Oh no, that'll explode the earth. You can't nuke a sun.
It just might go down. It'll kill more Nazis.
How do you kill? But if you kill
It's
the
gonna go
Earth's inner
down.
sun,
Dude, use the sun to kill the Nazis.
will it change the temperature? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Use the Earth's inner sun to kill the Nazis. You just sold me.
There you go. Operation Fuck Nazis,
I
but
know.
Mark Story.
Anytime
Yeah,
a
dude.
motherfucker talks about killing Nazis, suddenly I'm on board, no
This
matter
is-
how outlandish.
This is the one though where Admiral Byrd, he flew in, right?
No,
And-
the North Pole
Is
is
that
where
where
he
he flew
allegedly saw this huge hole
Yeah,
that
that's
was
the-
bared in green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flew through the cave mouth, and it was this jungle landscape filled with, I think, dinosaurs or mastodons.
When he landed, that's when he saw the UFO zip by, and he was like, "Oh, cool. There's they got swastikas. God damn it! Like son of a bitch."
I think
I'm pretty sure this is the one where they have the UFOs have like the Nazi insignias and shit on them.
you might well be right.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm not entirely sure. I just know that the North Pole is where the dinosaurs live in a hole, and the South Pole is allegedly where aliens are in cahoots with Nazis.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Maybe the twain meet. Maybe there's a tunnel in the middle of the earth.
maybe we'll save the dinosaurs like Godzilla did.
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
We can't rule it out.
Probably not.
But, though, thanks to programs like Ancient Aliens and their ilk, Admiral Byrd's alleged incursion on a Nazi-aligned UFO nest may be the most famous of the legends associated with Antarctica. I'm going to have a hard time with that word. I don't know why. It's far from the only one. From massive, high-tech subterranean temples that were built either by aliens or an ancient pre-Atlantean society of humans to a colossal enigmatic hole that military pilots are ordered to avoid at all costs, even when doing so puts human lives at risk, to scientific expeditions wherein the individuals involved not only vanished, but once returned were too terrified to speak of their ordeal, to a massive pyramidal structure that geologists, nice word, assure us is nothing but a natural mountain peak known as a nunatak that has randomly eroded into a hyper-geometrical shape. And don't even get me started on the ice walls or organism 46b, which is fucking awesome, and we'll do that someday. Clearly, the list of Antarctica's unsolved mysteries goes on and on. If we were to tackle such a project, it would easily be a 37-part odyssey that would inevitably give short shrift to some of the more compelling accounts and in the process drive me batshit crazy by the sheer volumes of reports I'd be obliged to sift through. That being established, I've decided to cherry pick one specific story that came to light in February of 2001 on the notoriously anonymous and frankly problematic website known as 4chan.
Oh, 4chan. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing skeevy there.
The undernuts of the internet. It's actually, I think at this
It's
point,
beyond that.
it's beyond the undernuts. Yeah, like if you look up, you see the undernuts.
Is
You're
it
all
like
right,
the
sick.
is it like the dank cheese that rides the dark web's taint?
Dude, yeah, yes,
Oh.
yes.
I mean, am I describing it accurately?
If the dark web had a taint, it would look up and then see the undernuts of the standard internet.
I mean, I had to go there to get the information.
It's always fun going there, ain't it?
I didn't spend much time there.
Yeah,
I went
no.
to specifically where I needed to go,
It's
and then I got out of there quickly as if somehow I was dirty for doing it.
Yeah.
You're like they won't see my IP address leave if I do it quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just researching
And out,
UFOs.
and out.
Yeah,
but
and out.
No,
Yeah,
I
there
didn't.
you go.
I didn't browse,
Yeah.
as it were,
All right,
because
nice.
that would be a problem.
Yeah, good. Jeez, we don't want
Yeah.
you on the list, buddy. Good
Yeah,
lord.
yeah. Oh, and I'm about to describe 4chan for those that might not know, and I don't think there's probably very many, but the soon-to-be overlords at Google AI, magnificently jubilant and inevitable as it will be, claimed that 4chan is a, quote, image board website launched in 2003 where users can post text and images across various topic boards, Known for its minimal moderation,
Yeah, it needs mods. Goddamn.
it allows for a wide range of content from casual discussions to more extreme or offensive material. The platform has been both a creator of internet culture phenomenon like memes and a source of controversy due to its association with harmful content and online movements, end quote.
Yeah, just don't go there. Like, that's all you gotta know.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Or as I wrote, in short, be cautious where you tread. But shady though 4chan can be, it is a place where information on various hacks and data breaches has been shared, and it's also been a platform particularly for UAP whistleblowers. It is the latter category that we'll be concerning ourselves with today, but shockingly, considering the purview of this podcast, we'll not be dealing with the UFO or alien phenomenons at all, but something every bit as nebulous, conspiracy-laden, and insidious. Though in this case, decidedly more indigenous.
Oh, indigenous insidious.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not quite alliteration, but it rides the line pretty well.
It does, man. I like it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'm excited.
On February 13th and 14th of 2021, an anonymous user who called himself Son of Anton, and by anonymous, I mean he started as anonymous. I'll explain it. His first post was, but then he identified himself. Posted to 4chan what would turn out to be a Valentine's Day gift to cryptid aficionados and conspiracy buffs worldwide. I said that so weird. Worldwide.
I like that. Yeah. Worldwide.
A glimpse into the hidden horrors that make up the genuine Antarctic experience. Excuse me. I don't know why I laughed at that. Especially for those foolish enough to venture forth into the sunless stretch of darkness which endures between June and July, known as the polar night. So like 30 days of night in the North Pole. Just a fucking long,
sick,
inevitable night.
Nice.
Yeah, it does suck. I imagine. I don't know. I like the night, but I mean a never-ending night for months. That would be fucking
No,
problematic.
yeah, I don't want a month of it.
No, I can't do that, man.
No, definitely fucking not. The user, who for convenience sake will henceforth be referring to as Anton, claimed to be privy to this concealed knowledge via his father, whom he referred to as Joe, a man who, as an MD, served in Antarctica during the 1990s. We know this because of Anton's testimony and a partially redacted photograph he posted of a wall plaque confirming that his father, or another man, identified as WO Medical Officer Lieutenant J, the rest was blank as it was scrubbed out with black marks, created in some sort of art image computer thing.
Trying not to dox his dad, I guess.
Yeah, and I get that. Served in Antarctica sometime during the 1990s, though the specific years were also blacked out, as Anton insisted that for the 11-month period, or at least a portion of it, his father was posted. Excuse me, let me say that again. For the 11-month period that his father was posted at McMurdo Station, he was, for a time, the only doctor on base and could therefore be readily identified if the specific time frame of this image were revealed.
Makes
or
sense.
his posting, for that matter.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
McMurdo Station, we're going to talk about this for a split second, is a name made famous, at least for horror flick fans, due to it being referenced in John Carpenter's mind-blowing 1982 remake of Christian Nyby's seminal 1951 space monster shocker, The Thing from Another World. The station is an American Antarctic research base on the southern tip of Ross Island in the southeastern quadrant of the continent and is, according to Wikipedia, quote, operated by the United States through the United States Antarctic Program, that's USAP, a branch of the National Science Foundation. The station is the largest community in there, I knew I was going to fuck it up. Antarctica, nice fucking continent, I can't say anything, capable of supporting up to 1,500 residents, though the population fluctuates seasonally. During the Antarctic night, there are fewer than 200 people. It serves as one of the year-round United States Antarctic science facilities. Intriguingly, that's my input there. The base is powered by a mixture of generators and wind powers, though it had a nuclear reactor in the 1960s, which for some reason I just feel, I don't know, weird about, a little icky.
The reactor?
Yeah, I mean, you have a meltdown in Antarctica.
Yeah, but for creating electricity,
hardly. I know it's a safe form. I get that my paranoia stems from being young when 3 Mile Island happened.
Hedora ruined you.
Ghidorah definitely ruined me on pollution and shit. And also the movie China Syndrome, because my mom fucking loved young Michael Douglas.
We all
And
did.
my dad loved young Jane Fonda, so they were perfectly happy fantasizing together and going off and making sweet, sweet love, I'm assuming. But
all right.
that having been said,
Too much information.
These nuclear... Oh, come on. All our parents fucked. It's not a surprise.
I don't want to think about it.
Listen, it freaked me out. I really thought every nuclear reactor, and then Chernobyl didn't help a fucking bit.
No.
A fucking bit when we got a little bit older.
No, but I think they got that shit under control now. It looks pretty good. Everything
For the
seems
most
to be
part,
coming together.
Yeah, and then you get a Fukushima.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't control every environmental,
gotta have
accident
super strict standards
or natural disaster. I get that. But anyway, I don't know why I went off on that, but it's just the idea of it. Like, I mean, what could it trigger? Could it, if it melts down, would it fuck with the polar ice caps? I mean, one nuclear meltdown, probably not much.
No,
I mean, but could the energy, which is known to
know.
draw alien attention,
right?
and if this place is indeed, though I'm not fully assured that it is, but full of Nazi sympathizing aliens, would it not have created some sort of, I don't know, juncture where these two factions could meet and not necessarily get along very well?
I mean, hear me out. It melts down. It goes through the polar cap, right into the ground.
Yep.
It hits the sun in the center of the earth. Then
And-
guess what? No more Nazis.
Okay, you're right.
So
dude.
there you go.
You've convinced me yet again.
See?
I can't believe it. You're
Or
sage.
no more South Pole. One of the two.
I thank the hat.
You thank the hat.
Yes. It's just catalyzing your genius.
I got good ideas.
You do. Be that as it may, Anton, posting anonymously at this point, hopped onto the Antarctica thread posted to the X Paranormal section. I'm not sure what /X/ means. I assume it's just how they...
It's just the board. It's how they call their boards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which dealt with an obligatorily blurry photograph allegedly taken by Google cameras in Antarctica depicting what appears to be an unknown and massive spider-like creature. The anonymous poster added the comment, and I love this, "Boy, I sure do fucking love mutated penguin spiders."
That's the worst.
Yep.
They are the fucking worst.
That is the worst combo.
On February 13th at 11:01 p.m., Anton responded with an over-the-top claim that, to my shock, ended up being a gross understatement. Quote, "Op," which I found means original poster. I had no idea.
Yep.
Well, they say OP usually, not
OP.
op.
Well, yeah, you're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I still talk about GIFs, JPOGs,
Oh, the
JPEGs,
Bimpies.
Bimpies.
The Bimpies.
Oh,
Bambi.
I forgot all about them.
Bimpy, come
Boy,
on.
that was a big part of our lives
It
once.
was.
All right.
Don't send your logo to me to Bimp.
Yeah.
I'm going to be mad.
I know. I learned the hard way. All right. So this is what the original poster, the OP, said. "I am the foremost expert on this subject." Lofty, I might add. That's lofty. That's a
especially
little dickish.
Yeah, especially for 4chan fits right in.
Mm-hmm. My father was stationed in Antarctica at McMurdo Station. He's told me things. Y'all want to hear some fucked up shit?
This
End
is
quote.
the
Okay.
way for a thread to start.
It's exactly the way.
Yep.
Dude, this would be, it's so fucking cinematic. But we're getting there.
Okay.
At this point, Anton began retelling stories that his father, Dr. Joe, had passed down to him. Stories that Anton, who claimed to be a ramen-devouring college student, was at first reluctant to share. But eventually he decided that this was something the world needed to know. It would be a decision that would irrevocably change and possibly end his young life. But we'll get to that later.
Oh, no.
Anton explained that his father, an MD with an undergrad degree in psychology, was posted to McMurdo Station. It would be during his nearly year-long tenure at the base that this presumably pragmatic professional would come to see the world as he knew it shatter before him, revealing an unfathomable realm populated with antediluvian horrors. Lost my breath.
Oh, my God.
And man-made monsters.
Man-made monsters. Monsters made by man.
By man. Yeah, put a pin in that one, too.
Yeah. Man bed of a man.
Bet of a man.
Oh, man.
But Joe's descent into the proverbial mouth of madness began gradually. The first indication that something was amiss came when Joe was attached to a scientific mission that headed toward the south end of Antarctica, some 30 miles south and 10 miles east of McMurdo Station. While en route, Joe's escorts made what he deemed to be an unnecessary 5-mile detour around an area that, as far as he knew, had no dangerous terrain. When he asked about it, he was simply informed that it was protocol to do so. Anton writes, quote, "First and foremost, there were some areas where people just didn't go. They weren't environmentally hazardous, they were just avoided for one reason or another," end quote. When Joe returned to base, he approached one of his colleagues, who was a 10-year veteran of McMurdo, and asked him why the detour existed. Instead of a simple explanation, the color drained from the man's face, and he curtly told Joe to shut up. Perplexed, Joe dropped the subject, but his curiosity was piqued.
That's not a very good way to handle a question.
No.
Shut up.
Especially if you are keeping a secret, you say the most mundane thing.
Yeah.
Cracking the ice.
Dude.
A fisher. A really mean glacier.
Rabid penguins, dude.
Something.
Yeah.
You just say something and move on.
Blood sharks.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Antarctic blood sharks.
Blood yetis.
Oh, that would be a great name for a roller derby team.
That would be pretty sick.
Both of them would be great.
Yeah, dude.
Blood Yeti, though. Yeah.
The oath.
Oh, my God. They'd have to wear like furry leggings.
Don't break the oath.
Can't break the oath of the Blood Yeti.
Dude, don't.
You'd be a fucking idiot if you try.
Especially don't film it.
Yeah. That especially. And hey, it's going to be weird at Mass next week.
Yeah. Things going to be real.
Yeah, patrons know what we're talking about.
Yeah, patrons know. Yeah, things got weird.
Things got weird that
Things
week.
got super weird.
Okay. It would be this his deep-rooted sense of curiosity that compelled the lieutenant to push the envelope where others might have left well enough alone. In so doing, he would open a vista onto a reality filled with incomprehensible horrors that this man of science could scarcely have imagined existed, sending him hurtling down a dark and dangerous path, all triggered by his colleagues' overreaction to a simple question. I mean, that's keep your secrets.
Yeah.
The easiest way to keep a secret is throw a little bit of truth and then just end that shit.
Yeah, you don't. As soon as you tell, that like shut up, you're gonna be like, something, like 100%. You can't. That's not a way to.
But he was genuinely afraid. Like you said, the color drained from his face. So it's like,
Well, yeah, there's
like
signs
that it's
It's
a
just
real
like,
problem.
shut up, kid. It's just like,
Yeah.
no, man.
Mind your own.
No, dude, you don't understand, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, man, dude, you don't get it. You don't get it, man, dude.
No, man, dude, keep your shit together. After that, Joe kept his ears open wherever he went, listening in on conversations between his colleagues, scientists, pilots, and especially military personnel specializing in cold weather and Arctic warfare, referred to as Arctic warriors.
Cool.
That's a cool name.
That's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. Soon, Joe began asking questions and began collecting stories of strange, unspeakable, spider-like things that moved outside of the steel structures and arched Quonset huts that dotted McMurdo Station. The first piece of evidence that Joe came across was what appeared to be a massive footstep outside one of the buildings. What struck Joe, who had a Polaroid camera ready, so that's kind of dope, even though there's no sign of the fucking photo, needless to say, was that the huge imprint had been pushed down about a foot through a track that had already been packed down by a 10-ton truck, meaning that whatever it was that had created the track must have been unbelievably heavy. More fascinating and frightening still was the fact that nearly identical tracks were discovered, tracks that were between 30 and 40 feet apart. We're talking big.
Yeah, that's huge.
The doctor had no choice but to surmise that whatever massive monstrosity had made these tracks had, in near complete silence, walked through the base on that impossibly black polar night. It was then that Joe learned about what his son referred to as striders, based on their superficial resemblance to the gargantuan fictional characters of the same name found in the game Half-Life, which I don't know shit about, to be honest, but I did Google the picture and they're pretty fucking creepy.
Cool.
But they're bipedal. This thing is not. His unnamed confidant told him that these kaiju-like critters were whitish gray in color and stood between 7 and 8 stories tall, or, because I had to fucking Google this, 70 to 112 feet, which is pretty, you'd have different male and female, juvenile and adult. If this is real, and I have to admit, you got to take it with a grain of salt, it would make sense that maybe the babies are 70, maybe the papas and the mamas are 112. Ish.
Okay.
It's a guesstimation.
So they're walking buildings?
Yeah,
okay.
They
Cool.
describe them a little more, and we'll get to this.
Okay.
Okay. And like something lurking in Frank Darabont's 2007 adaptation of Stephen King's The Mist, these mastodonic monsters resembled 5-legged spiders, but they sported oddly upright torsos. An image that's frankly difficult to picture and not have an involuntary shudder when doing so. So yeah, that's a fucked up thing. Like Ben Art 5 legs. He doesn't have bilateral symmetry, which is annoying, sort of, but whatever. And and then I don't know what, like a torso? But is there a head? Are there arms on top? Is it a fucking spider centaur?
Kind of is a spider centaur.
It's Modulok again.
Oh, you're right. It is Modulok.
No, you're not wrong.
Fucking Modulok.
Fucking love.
It's also those things in like the early Stranger Things. Remember the upside down, those giant
in the upside down.
Yeah, you can really see those. Remember they
yeah.
just had big like legs. And you go, what the fuck are you?
Yep, it's that thing that's sitting there. You're like, oh my god, that looks dope. Tell me more. Oh wait, no,
I don't want to know.
Yep.
I was lying.
Son of a bitch.
Anton added that they were, quote, big fucking 5-legged things that crawled across the continent at night and in snowstorms, adding that he believed that these striders were, quote, a fast-growing, possibly supernatural apex cryptid with a white spindly body that only moves in low visibility, end quote. Which is interesting. A white spindly body.
I mean, how does something like that?
How can it hide? How can it live?
I get though.
Yeah,
like,
why would it get that big?
Like moving in low visibility makes sense if you're that big, because nothing's going to be able to see you, especially like during those crazy storms up there. But you're right. Like, how do you sustain?
Well, how do you get that big in Antarctica?
Yeah, like what are you?
What
are you
evolutionary would make you?
Are you eating snow?
Be
like,
fucking 80 feet tall?
Yeah, like what are you?
No,
eating?
it's true. I mean, I think that's probably why he throws in the supernatural option.
Yeah,
because it's very difficult to align that with natural evolution. Very difficult. There are those gigantic crab-like sea spiders. By gigantic,
No, that's what I was thinking too.
They're
Like
too
in
big
the water,
for me,
right?
to deal with. Like maybe 3 or 4 feet at most, stretched out. Maybe I'm not sure exactly, but they're icky as fuck, and they're I guess more like crabs than spiders. But they call them like Antarctic spiders.
Yeah,
I know because as I was googling to try to find
came up
this fucking photo. Have you ever seen this photo that we were
I
talking
have
about?
those big giant gnarly crab looking things.
Yeah, well, it's just basically a little. Well, it looks like a multi-legged Bob the spider in the distance, but it's blurry as shit. It's very difficult to discern.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck Google Earth is doing down in Antarctica and why they'd be allowed in restricted spaces.
I mean, it almost. I mean, this thing could eat polar bears like M&Ms.
Sure,
it would just be like, dude, like that'd be it. If it's
are there polar
big,
bears in Antarctica?
I have no idea.
I don't think
Isn't
so. I
that
think
where
that's
they're
an
all
Arctic
like,
thing.
I'm not
maybe.
sure.
I think penguins. I'm pretty sure penguins.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, we're not zoologists. We don't know shit.
Eat a lot of penguins.
Could have researched. I could have researched indigenous fauna. Didn't do that.
Dude, couple narwhals. Just chomping a couple of narwhals. Call it a day.
That's true. If it is, well, my voice. Oh,
oh hello.
What's happening?
What's up, helium water?
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry about that.
H2O totally went out on you.
So,
all right. So
if it is a semi-aquatic creature,
we got
that makes it more plausible. And
yeah,
then
it makes more sense
when it's underwater,
okay,
it feeds on ninja.
It could. A lot of them. Yeah.
Because those are big. And,
yeah.
the fights they have, it's like sperm whales and squid.
Yeah, dude, bro.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I'm there.
Okay. So it's fucked up. Okay.
All right. Yeah, these things are fucking crazy.
Yeah, no doubt. At this point, word of Joe's extracurricular investigation had gotten back to his superiors at McMurdo, and as any aficionado of paranormal lore can probably guess, they were not pleased by this development. In an 1137 post on the 13th of February, Anton explained, quote, my dad got yelled at by his superior officer who said they, quote within the quote, didn't need none of you unwanted smart types around here. I don't know why I had an accent, but it's just so dumb. It's so charactery.
Yeah, that is.
The guy was a prick and hated anyone who wasn't a grunt or a researcher. Let leak to my dad that he was a replacement for a doc that had snooped around and tried to scare my dad and shit. Adding, guy was a total douche.
Yeah, I don't want none of you smart people up here in cold land. Let me tell you,
it's
we're
like
warm for a reason.
That fucking
We don't
major
think.
in Day of the Dead who overacted every scene he was
dude,
in.
He was awesome.
I don't need you guys. My men are here doing.
That dude's always screaming. There's not a single scene where he's not yelling.
I know George Romero was
yells.
a kind director, a calm man, a relaxed man, kept cool when the chaos was around him, but someone could have given that guy a note. Like, it's good that you have that, but it needs to be here.
Yeah, but
$10 ticket seat. You're too fucking high. You need to bring it down.
He's stressed the whole time, man. Which actually does play into the character, though. I mean, it does play into the character.
But anyway, that's what reminds me of this dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, but there it is. Okay. Though he'd been admonished for his curiosity, Joe was clearly not the kind of guy who was easily intimidated. But though his need to know remained unabated, Joe also had to attend to his duties as a base doctor. And it was in that capacity that another mystery fell squarely into his lap. Anton wrote, quote, "One day, a guy who my dad knows for a fact isn't at McMurdo or any of the other nearby bases comes in escorted with severe lacerations. He is told that the guy fell, but my dad calls bullshit. The cuts were too clean to be ice or rocks, plus no debris left in the wound. Guy is delirious," guy being the patient, "and while he's under anesthesia, starts talking about things he probably shouldn't be saying. Something about, we let them loose, and they were frozen. We thought they were dead." Though probably a lot more panicky and angst-ridden and in pain. He starts to say something else, but the guards yell at him to shut the fuck up and gag him. That's right, they gagged a guy who was only getting oxygen from a mask. My dad flips and rips it off, yelling at them and asking them, what the fuck are they doing? The guard sticks his M16 in my dad's face, forces him back up to his quarters, and doesn't let him out until the dude is patched up and waiting on the next plane from South America.
It's very Day of the Dead.
Very.
Very, very Day of the Dead.
And also, like doesn't matter if this guy's going to live or die. It's almost amazing that they're trying to save him.
Yeah, at this point, why
why
are you bothering?
You know, because they're about to kill him just to keep a secret.
Yeah, if you don't give a shit enough to shoot, you're going to shoot the doctor, but you're going to patch the other guy up. Like, okay.
I mean, maybe he has valuable information. Maybe he's a great scientist.
He's one of them smart types
And
up
he's-
here in Cold Land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Down there, but still. He's delirious, and maybe they want to fix him up and keep him on the project, but they got to shut him the fuck up while he's out of his head.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe. Otherwise, I can't see why you don't just leave
Shut
him
up,
cold to die.
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, you're going to ruin it.
Yeah. You want to eat bullets, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck we're pretending to be.
Up here in Cold Land,
Oh,
you
yeah.
smart types.
Yep, indeed.
Man.
It's impossible not to imagine the wounded man's words weren't echoing in the head of this doctor, come temporary prisoner. Quote, "We let them loose. We thought they were frozen. We thought they were dead." Though he understood that the man was delirious from pain, he could also sense his genuine terror. On top of that, he knew that there was no way his patient's injuries had been the result of a simple fall on jagged rocks or ice. He had clearly been attacked. But by what? He had no idea. That would soon change.
Foreshadow me. Foreshadow.
If this was the Y-Files, this is where we'd fade to black.
Oh, yeah.
I love that fucking show. Anton continued his father's story as it was told to him. Quote, "One time they hit something with this Dakar, which is presumably a 10-ton all-terrain vehicle because they referred to it earlier when the print was in the track. I only could look it up. It seems to be like an off-road race, so it must mean something I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm just reporting what was written.
Sweet ice vehicles.
Which was a big deal since there aren't many penguins in the Antarctic, so they're assuming they fucking hit a penguin. I mean, it's not funny.
I don't
but-
want to laugh. It's just like, my God.
And it's illegal to touch a fucking penguin. Like, if you're in Antarctica and a penguin approaches you because they're not afraid of people because they don't get hunted there,
Right.
you have to stand fucking perfectly still until they go the fuck away.
If it touches you, can you report it?
I mean, you just have to wait until it goes.
Traitor!
Wow.
Traitor to your people.
I don't think there's
Don't
laws
know.
that apply to penguins. I think they're only
I
applying
think if
to
it
people.
touches you, you got to blow it in and handcuff it.
Oh,
Citizen's
my God.
arrest.
I don't think that's how. I think you're missing the point.
No, dude, 100%.
Handcuffs ain't going to work on a penguin.
No, it's really true.
They have special penguin handcuffs.
Do they?
You didn't know about this,
Yeah.
did you?
What are they, like 6-pack plastic wrap?
I think you're making it
Oh,
up.
too soon. The whole ocean. Everybody's dead.
Is it two straws and
Oh,
a thing put together?
stun 'em. No, I can't.
Oh.
Hey, we love the environment. We're just making terrible jokes.
Yeah.
Because sad things make us laugh. Because what choice do you have?
Sad things
Sadness.
make you guys laugh.
Sadness, bro.
The tragedy of the inevitable
Yeah.
decline of the
Staring
ocean.
down.
Sadness
staring
brings me
down.
laughter. Yeah, Chris looks aside.
Okay.
Save your comments. It's a joke for the
It
love
really
of God.
is. God damn it. We love the ocean. I hate seeing garbage there. I picked up a beach once. All right. So get off my
All right,
dick.
there you go. I work in sewage treatment. Fuck off.
Yeah,
all
you
right,
do.
there
You're
you
the
go.
pro.
Exactly.
Joe and his compatriots leapt out of the vehicle to see what had happened, but when they rounded the hood, the horrific sight glistening in the headlights' unblinking gaze would steal his breath. Anton claimed that this roughly human-sized creature vaguely resembled the mammoth, toothy, narrow-limbed beast terrorizing New York City in Matt Reeves' 2008 found-footage kaiju epic Cloverfield.
Ooh.
Anton picks up the description of this harrowing moment, writing that this thing was, quote, all fucking crushed to bits. So spindly little legs and the like. My dad says he thinks it was buried under the surface level of the snow, which is why they didn't see it, end quote. But seconds after Joe locked eyes on this anatomical abomination, quote, the researcher who told my dad to shut up forced him back into the car. So 10-year vet is not fucking having any of this.
No, like, this is not, it's a deer. It's a special Antarctic deer. Yeah, bred with a fucking penguin. Fucking get back in the car.
Get in the car.
It's a special penguin deer. You have no idea. These are rare.
They're the most unique.
We're going to prison. You have no idea.
Oh, jeez, Christ. You touched a penguin, you dumb fuck.
You son of a bitch.
I mean, you can go to jail for a year for this shit. I'm not lying.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Because if you touch them, you get their like waxy coating off, and then they freeze to death.
Okay. What if you hug them with gloves and a coat?
Your gloves will still rub off their fucking waxy
Is there
waterproof
no
coat.
way to hug a penguin.
If you wrap them in saran wrap.
Okay.
Which is probably not safe.
It's probably gonna
for you or the penguin.
It's gonna asphyxiate them for sure.
I mean, you're still getting arrested.
Okay.
It was then, in the darkest depths of winter, that the now hyper-vigilant Joe began keeping his eyes peeled, staring outside during the night, hoping for, and likely dreading, any sign of something anomalous wandering through the base. Anton wrote, he said he saw the striders a few times in the winter, but that's kind of hard to prove. He continued, snowstorms are a hell of a lot worse than people make them out to be. As I said, that's when people see the striders, but there's a banging on the doors, windows, walls, everything. Dad said he thought he saw one of those small things, presumably the weird spindly thing that they hit with the fucking 10-ton truck, hit his window and bounce off once while he was playing FA-18 Sim, which I guess a plane simulation game. I would say that with both the fact that they are the most active in the winter, let me rephrase that. I would say that with the fact that they are most active in the winter, it's very likely that these things like extreme cold. I have a hell of a lot more documents with my dad's name I could take photos of, but a quick Google reverse image will show that this is an original. End quote. So
he's not trying to die. Yeah. Gotcha.
No, and the photos he has a photo of a plaque that I talked about earlier that said you served in Antarctica. It had 1990 redacted, WO Lieutenant J redacted, but it also had a piece of loose leaf next to it with son of Anton and the date or something like that. So
to show that it was real.
So we had real access to it. And another plaque that was like Operation Deep Freeze, which they call any military action in Australia, Jesus Christ, in Antarctica.
Right.
It's been referred to that since Admiral Byrd's era. Okay. Just a continuation of Deep Freeze. So clearly he had access to somebody or somebody's stuff who had been there.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's true, but I mean, it does validate to a degree.
The extreme cold's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a weird creature that lives, and it kind of evolutionarily could make sense.
And it's the thing that you're right. It sort of does. It sort of doesn't. I mean, it seems like it can't, but we've seen the creatures that live on thermal vents. We've seen also like life finds a way, to quote Jeff Goldblum, in the cheesiest way possible, but it really fucking does.
It does.
Like in the most extreme. I mean, tardigrades can live in like fucking the Chernobyl fucking core.
Yeah.
And just fucking do their six-legged bullshit. And it won't hurt them at all.
No, you got these 70.
But they're also weensy.
They're weenses, I know.
Like a big gigantic thing, it's just still tough to...
Listen, I agree. Also, I mean, how do you keep it quiet? And, I mean...
Does it eat? What are you eating?
And what about satellites that are going over that can take pictures?
But if this thing is traveling in the extreme cold and the storms, the noise of the storm is going to pretty much cover this thing, whatever it's doing.
You're right.
I'm assuming someone would be able to see it, but, monster fucking logic.
But freakier still, though, you're sleeping in your Quonset hut or wherever you happen to be bunking, and you just hear these pounding outside during a raging storm. You can assume it's maybe debris or something that got, uprooted in the wind and hits. But I mean, if it happens constantly, and if something hits your window and you can tell it's alive, like that's horrifying.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
No, it's super creepy, dude.
I mean, it definitely brings back memories of, John Carpenter's The Thing and other
The
Arctic
Mist.
horrors.
100% The Mist.
Like it's a hybridization of the two.
100%, dude.
Yeah, it's creepy as fuck.
The coldest Lovecraftian creatures crawl on my face at night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
There you go.
Like
Is that Mortis?
Yeah. 10 long years.
10 long years. Oh, it's a witch.
Yes. A witch.
Such a dumb deep
God
cut.
damn it, Mortis.
Hey, the gift that keeps on giving.
If
as far
anybody's
as I'm
out there at a
concerned.
Mortis show, fucking let them know what's up. Tell them his boy said hi.
Yeah, no doubt. Really, though. Okay.
He's my parasite god.
Oh, God. Joe, likely still reeling from the revelations of the past few months, formed a hypothesis as to the origin of these bizarre beasts. Quote, my dad's theory is that while taking bore ice samples, we found something, dug it up, and one or more escaped. They grew into what roams Antarctica, and we shut down the continent because of it, which is interesting.
Okay,
I don't know what that's based on. I don't know.
I mean, logically, that if they are drilling for something and you unleash whatever's been buried in the ice for so long, all of a sudden it's back. I mean, shutting down an entire continent.
I mean, it's a big deal. You can't fuck around.
I mean, I understand with like bacteria and stuff like that.
Sure.
But not 80 foot tall. I still have, it's
I'm
problematic.
assuming they came out and they grew. Maybe the oxygen makes them grow.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Sure.
I'm going the phantasmagorical angle with
Of course
this
you
thing.
are.
They were drilling and they got a
Well,
hole.
I mean,
to,
it makes
they
more
got a hole
sense. I'm
to
trying
hell.
to ground it, and you can't in
Yeah.
a normal world.
They drilled into hell, and then this thing came up.
I mean, that
The
is really
frozen
it.
part that Dante spoke of.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's true. There's some parts of hell that are very cold.
It's
Allegedly.
allegedly.
It's just like 10 feet under Antarctica.
Yeah, I mean, depends.
Is hell.
Depends how deep you're drilling. You're on top of the world, baby.
You're in the bottom of the fucking world,
No.
man.
Smart, cold people, Bobby. We're
Okay.
on top of the world.
We're on top of the
Okay,
world.
where the top is wherever you have your perception of where you are.
I mean, if that's
okay?
where we're
I mean, that's
killing
true. In
Nazis.
space, that's true.
There's
no direction, really.
I'm right. See,
Yeah.
Chris, you, in so many words, just said, "Mark,
That-
you're right."
Thanks, Chris.
I think it was on
Thanks for
accident,
that.
though.
Oh, this isn't a sanctioned Mark. You were right.
Yeah.
You're on the top.
Hoy.
It was an accident.
The hesitation, and Chris is like, "It was an accident." God damn it, that's hilarious.
Joe, still ignoring the tacit threats of a superior officer, began keeping meticulous records of what he'd seen and heard on his Apple IIe computer.
Oh, old school.
Anton wrote, after he started taking notes and stuff, he had an Apple IIe, the third model in the Apple II series of personal computers. I might add, I researched. King of research. Stupid.
Congrats.
He used for flight sims, like he was playing earlier. He just likes to
I
play
can see
flight
that.
sims. And I mean, I guess it's going to be hella boring for a lot of the time.
Dude, are you
you're
kidding
down
me
there.
up there? I mean, you got no internet, you got no nothing.
I mean, they must have internet, right?
I mean, back
Satellite
then,
internet? Oh, no, not in the 90s.
No, I mean, maybe.
I mean, we don't even know if the internet was a thing
You're
when he was stationed
bringing.
there.
You're gonna bring your bag of porn there.
Oh, sure.
Like you're gonna have a duffel bag.
yeah,
Like, don't look in it.
absolutely.
It's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VHS tapes,
Magazines.
all that shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, my God. Things that are all gone,
like-
practically.
Yeah, I know.
Like a goddamn caveman. Yeah,
You're not wrong.
that's right.
Yeah, it's fucked up. All right, but anyway, he used for flight sims, and he started keeping track of information he gathered. Said he hasn't looked at it in years. I'm going to try to get it out and running and see what I can find on it. Till then, not much else I know about what went on. If I can find the computer, I can get more stories.
It's kind of cool that he's got access to stuff, something like
And
that.
he
It's still
posted a
around.
picture
Yeah,
of the
it's kind
computer.
of cool.
And it is, I assume, an Apple IIe.
Yeah.
And monitor was Magnavox Professional. I noted that.
Nice.
But he also, for some reason, redacted what was on the computer screen, which I thought was weird because it seemed to be a defunct computer. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever that is.
Hiding the operating system.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. True to his word, at 12:20 a.m., Valentine's Day, Anton posted, "My dad literally just woke up and I asked him and he told me something he didn't already tell me. So people die in Antarctica. It happens. It's cold and accidents happen. Every time someone died during the winter snowstorms, he had to wait for them to thaw and sew them back together. Similar wounds from the person who dipped in the summer," I'm assuming he means the original lacerated patient.
Yep.
except one man, another he didn't know, who was missing his lower half. This guy was carted in by similar guards, but not the same as the one who shoved the M16 in his dad's face. Not that same, but similar. His intestines had spilled out, and my dad had to sew on a fake cloth lower half. After sealing up the guy's torso. They then dressed him in battle dress. The official cause of death is hypothermia, but we both know that's bullshit. His lower abdomen, from the end of his rib cage down, had been ripped off violently. There's shit out there, anons. I'm sure that's a phrase they say. You better fucking believe it. End quote.
Damn. All right. Shit. Well, I mean,
I can see that. And
yeah, you just got to be like.
I never even thought about if body parts are missing, you got to kind of do a fakie for the coffin.
Yeah, but you got to hope. Like, I hope his wife doesn't want to see his knees one more time.
Yeah,
like, you know.
But cloth throws me off. I would have thought they'd use like mannequin parts or something, but
that probably something just
cloth
to, like,
is lighter.
Yeah, you kind of like remove the
yeah.
intestines. You kind of like wrap it up a little bit.
But when you're at the stage in your life where you're in the coldest place on fucking earth, stitching cloth to flesh, it's got to be like one of those moments you're really thinking like, I could do something else.
Should have went to South.
I want to become a doctor on a cruise ship.
Should have went to South America. Should have went anywhere but here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's got to be tough.
All right.
At 12:56 a.m., Anton continued his testimony writing. So I asked my dad a few more questions about injuries, and he said a lot of lost limbs from frostbite, which makes sense and is tragic. A few cuts here and there. Those two are the only two that stick out to him. There were a lot of lacerations on people who did stuff outside in the winter, and the only ones allowed out were a certain group of Arctic warfare soldiers and the researchers, end quote. It would be when Joe was treating an injured and presumably unconscious researcher that he found a small handwritten journal in one of the man's pockets. He absconded with the diary. I mean, fuck the Hippocratic Oath. I don't know if it said anything about stealing, but I assume it's got to cover that somewhere. But he took it. And to what was in all probability his stunned amazement, the diary, quote, had all kinds of diagrams of shit that didn't look anything like any animal there was supposed to be out there. This is where he got his full descriptions for the striders and the spiders. The spiders being presumably the smaller thing that the car hit and killed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is another thing I have to
Cloverfield
imagine is, but with spider legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which fucking sucks. Astonished and perhaps a bit too impetuous, Joe then, quote, cornered one of the researchers and questioned her. She got really stiff and refused to tell him anything, and he later got a talking to from his CO, commanding officer, about how useless he was and shit. The way this fucking kid writes.
Okay.
He's useless and shit. And how if there was another incident, they were sending him back stateside, end quote. Once again chastised by his superiors, one would think that any rational individual, especially one with the smarts to become an MD, would have dropped the whole thing and ride out, I'll say it however I do, the rest of his days, making as few waves as possible. But Joe was made of sterner stuff. His second demeaning, tacitly threatening dress down only confirmed to him that he was on the right track and that the clandestine cabal trying to keep the monsters stalking through the frigid wastes a secret from the rest of the world were getting nervous about how close he was coming to the truth. This would trigger a decision that would not only forever change the trajectory of Joe's life, but ultimately lead him to a terrifying truth about the nature of these bellicose beasts and the military powers who were, against all common sense, trying to weaponize them.
That's what we do, baby. We take them monsters and we turn them into weapons.
I mean, it's great for cinema.
Hell yeah, dude.
Horrible for the world.
Hey, you know, it's an arms race, baby. It's an arms race.
Wow. Multiple arms
Yeah.
race.
There you go.
That's a terrible pun.
There you go. I like it.
This tale, if true, has implications that are almost too horrifying to contemplate. But, dear friends, that's exactly what we're going to do when we get together for part 2, Hell on Ice, The Terrible Truth.
Oh, damn. You let the part 2 title already
Let it
out?
slip. Already started it.
Damn.
Yeah, and it gets fucking nuts. So far, it's fascinating. It's semi-Lovecraftian. It feels like cinema.
No, it's 100%.
There's a lot about, we'll talk about, red flags and other things, probably more so next week when we deal with it. But I mean, if there's just even a slim chance it's true, it's utterly terrifying. Not just that they exist and that they're keeping it a secret from us, but what they allegedly plan to do and the capacity to do it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously 4chan being a big red flag, but you know what?
The first and largest.
Yeah, I mean, if you can harness the power of phantasmagorical 70 to 112 foot giant spiders.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh dude,
come on. I mean, that's a whole
great.
Battalion.
Especially, if
send those fuckers.
Have to fight in the Arctic wastes of Siberia. I'm not saying we're going to go to war with Russia. I pray we never do, or China, or anybody for that matter. But
yeah, no, I guess because I mean, what I'm not thinking of. No, is it the other pole that's close to Russia, or is it this pole? Okay,
North Pole, Arctic Circle,
gotcha.
Siberia.
Yeah, near Alaska.
Yes, on
the
other side.
You can see Russia from right there.
You can't, but maybe with good binoculars, maybe.
Wasn't that
right on the yes, it is.
Yeah,
it was absolutely what you said.
Putin's waving at me, don't you know?
Oh
how you doing?
Well, not a bad. It's a little Minnesota, but not a bad impression.
I don't know why she went Minnesota, but she did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. All right, man. Hell on Earth, Hell on Ice, Part 1, Antarctic Abominations, man. There it is. Yeah, super creepy. Obviously, being from 4chan is a little problematic, but that is where people do go to leak shit. Because it is by nature an anonymous forum, so it makes sense that if this kid wants to get on, it sounds like this kid might be getting a little bit over his head with this shit. Where he's like, I got some shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, man, them black helicopters are gonna start paying a visit to your house.
Yeah, those motherfuckers at the NSA and other acronyms have fucking bots. They can scan the internet for keywords, references.
Yeah, spoiler alerts. 4chan is not like a shield from the NSA or the CIA. Or any 3-lettered fucking agency that you can think of.
You need 9 VPNs.
Yeah, and even then they probably own Nord at this point, so it wouldn't even matter. They're like, oh, you got a VPN? Funny, because we are Nord.
We are the Nord. We were always the Nord.
Nord's an American company.
Is it American?
I don't think it is.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a
Who
shell.
knows?
It's a shell within a shell within a shell.
It could be.
One is a gift, not a gift. That's a trap.
Oh my God.
That's a terrible Harkonnen quote. I did it wrong.
Yeah. You did. No, at least you said it accurately.
Yeah, I'll
give you that.
Yeah.
And you brought a Dune reference, which of course is always important.
Yeah,
to me.
dude. It's always part of the show, man.
Any pod without a Dune reference makes me sad.
Yeah, so I'd be interested. I obviously can't wait for part 2.
Oh, it's going to get chaotic. It's going to get
things.
fun.
I mean,
it's going to get even more cinematic.
And they did say where these things came from. They said that they were drilling and they were in the ice.
That was the doctor assumed.
Oh, it was his theory.
That was Dr. Joe's hypothesis.
I do like that hypothesis.
I mean, it's interesting. And maybe some things are... Well, we'll find out more specifics. And we'll find out some more insidious shit. I mean, I'm not trying to just bait the eye. It's really this is just a preamble to where
you know what? You're right.
Ass.
This is a preamble, man. This is what we got. Fucking
still fun.
Shit.
Still worth listening to.
Super crazy shit. Just the fact is how big they are.
You need it to get in. But you know what? I know and I understand Chris's problem with it, and I share that problem.
Yeah.
It seems impossible. But fucking what if?
Maybe they just eat ice, man.
Maybe they eat
ice.
Mean,
if they really are just super master crabs, fine.
Sure.
Okay. Master crab.
But still, 80, man. Fucking 80,
it's huge.
80, 70 to 112.
I mean, if they're experimented on,
but dude, if the government is gonna fucking use these things and weaponize them, they don't give a shit if they see them on satellite. Like, those are our boys. That's fucking Crab Squad 12, man.
But you can't forget, Antarctica has a very hard and specific treaty about non-conflict. There's a lot of people who say that it won't start World War III between Russia and America or China. It will be somebody who fucks up and does a military incursion on Antarctica.
Yeah,
and that to me is even scarier because I've heard that from many different sources.
Really?
And I'm not saying it's true, but if it is, then it means that there's something down there, whether it's ancient alien temples or whatever the fuck they seem to be concealing,
right?
Or a portal to hell, as you suggested.
Yeah, dude.
There's something there that if the superpowers of the world, and a lot of people think they're in cahoots trying to keep this shit chained up.
One world government, dog.
Like an old Cthulhu, like an old god.
Think about it.
I mean, if it takes one, New World Order to stop the fucking old gods, I might accept the lesser of two evils. I don't want to be tormented forever by a cosmic being that I can't fathom and to look at will drive me mad.
Yeah, you just gotta not look at them.
I can't. Yeah, I know. Always wear your sunglasses. That's why Corey
can't look
Hart
at him,
warned
can't
us
look
all
at the
those years
city.
ago.
Yeah. You got what?
You can't look at him. You can't look at the city. You can't
No.
do anything.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Nothing. Not non-Euclidean, dude. Just don't do
Yeah.
it, dude.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. man.
Everyone has to be blind now.
But yeah, no, that's like it's the classic Star Trek conundrum. Because in Star Trek, it's always problems always happen because someone went to the neutral zone.
Right.
Where you're not supposed to fucking go. Every
Yeah.
time.
Every
Everybody's
time.
just like, dude, it's neutral zone. Can't go on. Picard's like, well,
Well, I have to. Rescue the
fucking
space
a
baby.
thing. And then
Yeah.
there's a Romulan there going,
Space baby.
Picard, why did you do? And he's like, well, you're fucking here. And he's like, well, you're fucking here now. And it's like 3 million episodes of Star Trek.
It's true. It's every other
I
one.
could totally see Picard. Well, you're fucking
Yeah,
here.
what
And
are
then
you
he's like,
doing,
"Well, I'm
huh?"
Right.
fucking here too. What?
Right.
What? I'm the only asshole that's allowed to be here? No.
And then
right.
it's just like a station floated into the neutral zone.
I love
And
the
Picard-
hands
yeah, I
of
know.
station.
And Picard's like, did it. He's like, yeah.
That is totally
Oh my
Star
God, he is a
Trek,
Star
dude.
Trek writer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, that's
Oh,
great.
I love that shit.
Oh,
It's so
yeah,
repetitive.
shit. All right,
No, I
man,
know.
well, let's just hope that this one world order that's keeping Antarctica apparently a fucking neutral zone maintains their shit through all the current horse shit that we're going through, because
Yeah.
maybe
Hear, hear.
there is a bigger problem. Okay, maybe there's a bigger one at bay that they're dealing with right now.
I often
and
think,
all the superfluous, all this other shit, which is not superfluous, is actually pretty fucking terrible.
no, it's pretty
It's
terrible.
just kind of going on.
But yeah, it's just shit you got to deal
Is
with.
this where the Epstein files went? Too soon?
Oh,
Too
dude.
soon?
I don't know.
Too soon.
I mean, maybe it's molesting
Too
monsters.
soon.
That scumbag.
Is this where they're going to release fucking Ghislaine Maxwell's up in Antarctica?
Jesus
This is where
Christ.
she goes.
Riding the torso.
the neutral zone. This is where she
Oh,
goes.
banished.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
too much.
She gets a pardon and she gets sent to Antarctica.
Wow.
Oh, we live in a clown world. All right. Well, anyway,
It's
there
true.
it is. Thank you. Come back next week for episode 2. Robert, we've got some folks to thank over there at Patreon. Patreon.com/Cryptonaut Podcast for all the bonus audio, bonus video, all sorts of content that you want every week is there.
It is true.
And I've organized some Patreon shit into collections. So if
Okay.
you're going through, there's a new Patreon layout that we recently updated, which
Really?
is pretty dope. Makes it it's much easier to go through stuff. So if you're like going through like the Patreon, you're like, oh, what's this collection? All weekly bonus videos. You get all of them in one full collection. It's super
Yeah.
sick. Everything's all broken up and organized, nice and neat. I'm getting super OCD about it.
I love it.
Yep, that's how I prevent the universe from falling
Do
down
you,
around
do you
me.
see it that way when you log in? Because I don't see the new setup when I'm logged in.
Think today I saw it when I was in there.
Yeah, I did. I
I'm
haven't
pretty sure I did.
at all. It's
Yeah.
the old setup.
Yeah, if you just go on the web, you can see what it looks like. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe it's a cookies thing, browser issues.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe we can
Yeah.
save this conversation for after the
no,
pod.
this is all the shit that people want to hear
This
about.
is not.
I'm vamping to
I mean,
give you
the
time
pod's
to bring
over.
you shit.
Dude, I was waiting to read. I've been just listening to you guys talk
Oh, you
about
already-
fucking baseball.
you already brought it up.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Oh man,
Inside
I don't
baseball.
fucking
You
like
know the
baseball.
reference. You're-
Baseball sucks.
You fucking dinks. I'm talking about fucking pod shit.
Baseball.
God.
But why
the
do
only
you baseball
I
anymore?
want.
First
yeah,
off, baseball is
Don
a fun
Mattingly.
sport.
Don fucking Aaron
Oh.
Judge. I don't care. Don Mattingly.
All right, this is for the patron.
Yeah, Don Mattingly.
New York Yankees all
exactly.
the way.
Yeah, what about Darryl Strawberry? Yeah,
All right, the Mets were fine.
exactly.
He did.
Yeah.
Hey, Cocaine fueled a lot of home runs.
But it sure as shit did,
Sure
dude.
as shit did, boy.
It's
The
fine.
80s.
That's back in the day when you
Lawrence
could,
Taylor. When
Yeah.
cocaine fucking was sports.
exactly when you could come off the field and
Oh, that's
smoke.
true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
you
On
got-
the
on the
field. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's great.
All right.
All right, who do we got?
We are beginning with Marjorie Stillwagon. What
Hell
a
yeah,
name. I love
Marjorie.
that.
Thank you.
Marjorie
Awesome.
Stillwagon.
Appreciate the support, Marjorie.
Coffee Cat, one word, K2Ts. I
Hell yeah.
love it.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Floyd Akers.
Hell yeah, Floyd. Thank you so
Nice.
much.
Simply J. And it's literally, no simply,
Oh,
it's just J.
Jay, hell yeah.
Interrupt driven, one word. Love it.
Interrupt driven.
Yes.
Sick.
All right.
Compelled to do this. Compelled
like
to
it.
sign up for our Patreon
Yes.
and enjoy the plethora of videos and sundry commercial-free episodes.
Hell yeah.
So God bless. Murdoch H.
Yeah, Murdoch H. What
Ever
up?
since A-Team, I love the
Oh,
name
Mur-
Murdoch. You just can't. He was the best. He was
Face.
oh, yeah. Face, B.A., Baracus.
Yeah.
Hannibal's a cool name, too.
Of course. That's
If I had a son, I might name him
Face.
Hannibal,
Yeah.
though he'd hate my fucking guts for doing it.
Damn.
Mario Hernandez.
Hell yeah, Mario. Thank you so much.
Ghoulie.
Ghoulie.
I like that.
I like it. Simple.
Last, never least, thank you for finally signing on. Moth person.
Moth person.
Gender free
Oh,
in
moth,
23.
Moth
it's
person
25.
actually. Moth person sent us a listener story, as a matter of fact.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, in our last listener stories. So yeah, awesome. There, just thank you again. All the support over there. Patreon.com/Cryptonaut Podcast. Get that bonus material. Check our merch out. HellerSpace.com. All kinds of fun shit. Summer is a boiling over here. Get yourself some merch. School is around the corner.
Oh,
Son
yes.
of a
Poor
bitch.
kids. I
God
know.
Damn it, man.
I know. I always get a little sad, even though none of us have been in school for so fucking long.
No, it just.
But there's something about the
man.
end of summer. You're just like, you just feel it a little.
Well, we
bit
know
of
it's
that-
going to be boiling until at least October.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be the year of hot pumpkins.
No, summer's
It
fucked
could
up.
be.
Hot
It
pumpkins.
could be.
Jesus
100%.
Christ.
Fucking
Hot pumpkin Halloween.
Hot pumpkin
Is it going to go
Halloween,
from
dude.
summertime fun boy, summertime fun to hot pumpkin Halloween?
Dude, it's we're gonna skip, I think, most of it, and it's gonna go from hot, brisk ice. That's what it's gonna do.
I hope it's not a short autumn. I love a long
No,
autumn.
I do.
Yeah, me too.
man.
It's
Same.
never long enough.
I know,
No, dude,
never.
it's fun. We get like 3 fucking weeks. of it,
Honestly,
man.
if it was 3/4 of the year, I wouldn't bitch.
Yeah, we get 3 weeks of it,
I
but
know.
regardless. Yes, check
True.
it out, hellerspace.com. All kinds of fun shit happening there. TeePublic, new storefront, still backed by TeePublic. New merch happening over there all the time. We got the Instas, the Twitters, the Facebooks, the TikToks, the YouTube shorts, all kinds of fun shit on the social medias. Like, follow, comment, and do all that shit while the world burns around us. Thank you to everyone.
Come on, man.
Thank you to everyone that sends me all the fun DMs. I get all kinds of fun DMs.
Oh, do you?
On those accounts, yeah.
Aw.
Super cool. I get cool reels, cool funny shit. It's awesome, man. I appreciate it. It's
On
good.
Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram.
That's so
Super
sweet.
cool. Super cool. I
I get some.
appreciate
I
that.
get some cool ones too occasionally.
Yeah, no,
I really love it.
I dig it. And of course, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Cryptonaut Podcast. We have all kinds of fun videos and shit happening over there. It's so much fun. We got weekly videos, tons of cool shit happening there. Fun, super fun video reactions.
Yeah.
I just get to disappoint Rob on a weekly basis.
That's so true.
It's so much fun. I'm like, Rob, look at a ghost. It is a ghost of a priest with no legs.
Oh
And
my
you're like, yeah,
God.
dude. And then I get to like just beat it into you. They're like, no, it's a ghost, even though it's probably not a ghost, but that's
Probably
fine.
not.
So
Yeah.
check all that stuff out. Thank you so very much, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Heckin' yeah.
It started off not so hot in here, but now I feel like I'm just warm.
I am.
up.
Yeah, it's warm. It's
Oh,
you know.
really?
It's
Yeah,
the energy.
might.
I
It's the
was
show.
warm and I tempered
Look,
down.
the back of my legs are warm, and like I got kind of like some butt sweat going on
Oh,
over
boy.
here, man.
Yeah.
What's
because
over
you're
there?
fired up.
I know, I'm all
fucking.
You are
fucking
fired
excited.
up.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's why.
What was I fired up about?
The
mean,
whole potty was fired
Yeah,
up.
you were.
Was I really?
It was good
Yeah.
though.
Damn. Okay.
But you got to
so-
powder your ass before pod. It just helps.
powder my ass.
Yeah, a little Gold Bond.
I don't have an ass to even powder.
You had a crack, buddy.
Do I?
Is it sweating?
I
mean,
mean, you
then
do
the
have a
answer is
crack.
yes.
You must have a crack.
I have a weird, like a Hank Hill butt.
You must.
You must. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's why I got a bidet. God damn it.
That's right.
All right, excellent. We're talking to you next week.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Bye
Bye
bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye bye bye.
Oh my God.
Bye.